My name is Sami MckayXKancan. I'm a mixed media artist and writer from Hamilton, Ontario in Canada. And I've been making art my whole life, but making mixed media art for about a year and a half, maybe a little bit more than that. Um, a lot of my work is quite existential. It's pretty much entirely rooted around life and kind of navigating the world as people and learning about what it means to be alive and what it means to feel the way that we do as people. Denim means versatility. It's a textile of the people. It has, its roots in history with the working class. It's now expanded to all corners of society. It's a fabric that shows both connection through textile and also individuality in its use through counterculture. Denim has always meant durability and change, and it transcends even its own barriers. It doesn't just need to be used in clothing, and it can be used in so many different ways and represents so many different things. What am I thinking when I create art? I'm not thinking about much when I create, but I do think quite a lot after. I always say that the piece says more to me than I say to it. Um, my influence in the messaging is usually just a vibe, and then as it kind of comes together, I am able to learn and figure out exactly what the piece means. So my thinking is really just what I'm feeling as I'm creating. I'm thinking about the music that's playing, and I'm letting go of any of the thoughts that would normally come up in my day-to-day life and just allowing myself to kind of be in the process of creating there. I've decided to call this piece Don't Touch, which is kind of funny because like most of my pieces, it's really fun to touch. As soon as I put the chicken wire on there and with the dog, kind of the entire energy just kind of felt solidified once the wire was on there. So yeah, don't touch. Feel free to touch it. I used mixed media on canvas. There's a trillion and one mediums on there. There's acrylic, there's paper, there's oil pastel, there's ribbon, there's wire, there's faux pearl, there's chicken wire, chain, lace, and of course a ton of denim. Find a reason to create or consume creations and lean on that reason as often as you can, whether it's creative expression, the practice of using your hands, or just the consumption of another's craft. Give yourself a reason to tune out the world, to dive into your internal world, and to explore. Art is transformative for both the creator and the viewer, so giving yourself any reason to join that process is necessary. Well, it's denim, of course. My inspiration really came from the hue of the jeans. I really found it quite easy to fill in what I wanted this piece to look like once I saw, especially the very, very dark wash. I had a sense of what I wanted this to look like just solely from that. The dogs came in pretty much instantaneously, and then everything came around the dogs. So the chain, the chicken wire, all of that came from that kind of like the sense of the colors.